What if I told you that the best-selling earbuds of all time just got 10 times better? Just a bit of paraphrasing there, but I'm pretty sure that's not too far off from the truth. Beats literally has one of the best sound profiles on the market. I had a pair of Beats Flex for a long time, and the audio from those earbuds were phenomenal. I even had 2-layer drivers, which really made it feel super immersive. Eventually, those fell apart over time, which really sucks, and I ended up getting these Soundcore P20i earbuds. And let me say, I'm not disappointed with these. They don't have the same level of bass or clarity as my former Beats Flex, but for what they're worth, they feel pretty top of the line. I even tested out the JLab Go Air Pop in one video. From what I remember, the sound quality wasn't on the level as my current Soundcore earbuds, and they definitely weren't on the level of my Beats Flex, but they by far had the best vocal isolation and the design was pretty good. My case had a built-in USB-A plug, so I could charge it pretty much anywhere, and it's by far the cheapest. It's unlike anything you would expect from a pair of $20 earbuds. So I'm doing a bit of comparison here between the Powerbeats Pro 2 and a bunch of fancy earbuds that are currently on the market. By the end of this video, I can possibly confirm whether these earbuds will hold up to a much higher standard than AirPods, Galaxy Buds 3, and Pixel Buds 2. And everyone who is watching, let me know by the end of this video your thoughts and opinions on whether this should be considered the best earbud of all time. To start, what big improvements were made from its previous model on the current Powerbeats Pro? Well, it's orange. Nah, I'm just playing. These earbuds finally have active noise cancellation. This drastically upgrades the immersive audio on the Powerbeats Pro, because who wouldn't want ANC? A lot of people can agree that the Powerbeats Pro have a better sound profile than the AirPods 2 Pro. At the end of the day, it's still a win-win for Apple because, well, they own Beats. The plus overall ANC and transparency mode seems to be on par with AirPods 2, so that's a good thing. While the Powerbeats Pro 2 offer a distinct advantage over the AirPods, it's worth comparing them to the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. I feel like these earbuds don't get the hype that they deserve. From what I've researched, their sound seems to be punchier with more bass definition and emphasis on the treble when compared to the AirPods 2 Pro. Their sound quality is just a tad bit better than AirPods 2 Pro, and overall sound is much cleaner. I'm pretty sure it's because of the dual drivers in the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. There's a 10mm dynamic driver with a 6.1mm planar tweeter that modifies treble performance, and it's capable of high resolution streams. Now, one thing to note when looking at the Powerbeats Pro 2, these earbuds have the Apple Design H2 chip built in, so that's double the performance of active noise cancellation, adaptive audio tailored to your music or video experiences, and spatial audio. The Powerbeats Pro 2 also have 12mm drivers for much larger bass performance compared to the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. So it seems the Powerbeats Pro have an obvious advantage when it comes to lower frequency sounds, and the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro when it comes to treble performance. Both earbuds have a really balanced sound profile from what I've reviewed, and the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro also have ANC, transparency mode, and spatial audio. However, there is one major downside. The sound immersion on the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro are not as good as the Powerbeats Pro 2 because of Samsung's poor design choices on the gel tips. The ear tips on the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro are reported to be too small for some people's ears. So of course, what would happen when they start moving around? Earbuds would start falling out, and it would be even worse in like a crowded setting. Let's say you're in a mall, on a train, or even on an airplane, and then one of your earbuds fall out. That would be a huge pain. But with the Powerbeats Pro 2, that's not even a concern. Just like its previous model, it has ear wings that wraps around from the front of your ears to the back and around. As a result, your earbuds won't fall out. So obviously these were built for intense movement and outdoor activities, whereas the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro were not. And because they fit so well in ears, noise cancellation and spatial audio are much better than on the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. However, if your Galaxy Buds manage to fit perfectly, I think ANC works really well. Adaptive audio isn't that good with low flatlining noises, so airplane travel or running AC will probably come through more than with the Powerbeats Pro. And someone actually went out and bought these earbuds and did their own comparison. Yeah, it seems like the spatial audio on the Galaxy Buds have an echoing effect, and there's quite a few people who are saying the same thing. Arguably, I think it ruins the quality because you obviously wouldn't want your mic to be echoing, would you? It just messes the audio up. In fact, I think design is a huge factor overall, that's a given. I feel like the hate people have for the Buds 3 Pro's design is kind of forced, if you will. They don't look any more generic than a pair of AirPods, and I actually like the blade light on the stems of the earbuds because it adds on to its design, and I feel like they look a bit better than the AirPods because of it. Now, the Powerbeats Pro 2 have a feature that you can't really find in any other earbuds, and that is heart rate tracking. After all, these are designed to be workout earbuds, so that's a big reason why. And it uses LED optical sensors that create 100 pulses of light per second to track every bit of movement and relay precise, accurate measurements of your heart rate. This information can also be delivered to whatever personal fitness app you use, and you can turn it off whenever you want. So really, these are niche earbuds technically, but they're extremely effective for everyday use on top of being a part of an industry-leading series of earbuds, which is why I put them in this video. So I think they have what it takes to be considered the best earbuds in the market. If you gained some insight and or enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.